2003 on an 03 Mercedes CL55 compressor. CL55 AMG, this one. It is the 5.5 litre V8 supercharged car. All the toys on this, you got keyless entry, keyless start with a push button on the gear stick, and that is working, which is nice to see. It's on the ABC suspension, which I'll show you in a minute. We've had plenty of sales in here, but none of them that go up and down as quick as this one does. So bodywork wise, before we get round to that, we're going to go round the bodywork here. Start off with the bonnet, round the bodywork, onto the interior. We'll go for an engine startup and we'll show you the suspension working, keyless entry and all the toys on it. Up the bonnet, lovely and straight up the bonnet. A few little stone chips here and there, but no nasty dings or dents. A few little stone chips on the left hand side as well. No heavy scratches. All nice and fresh across the bonnet there. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides with no cracking in them. Grill's all nice and straight as well, you can see that there. As you come down onto the left hand side bumper corner, no scuffs or scrapes, just a few stone chips across that bumper to sort of complain about there. As we come round on the right hand side, a tiny little mark between the parking sensors there on the right hand side. As you come up onto the driver's wing, a few little stone chips at the front half there. Nice and tidy all the way up. You had a little stone chip further back, but nothing really to complain about. No nasty dings or dents. I've got no corrosion coming through on the arch as you follow it round. A few more stone chips down the lower half. Wheels are lovely and tidy all the way around as well. See how straight it is down that right hand side. What we're going to do first is we're going to go up onto the roof and have a look at the roof, and then we'll come back down the right hand side of this. A little bit of corrosion around the sunroof, very small amount. It hasn't broken through the head of the paint yet. That is on all four corners. I'll show you the left hand side when we get round that side of the car, but you can clearly see it there on the two corners there on the right hand side. Window pillars are all okay as you come around there. No corrosion around there. The door tops are lovely and straight. Wing mirror cap's got no cracking in it at all. Nice and fresh as you come across the top of the driver's door. If you've got the key in your pocket, you push this button and it will let you into the car. Back edge of the door, nice and tidy. A tiny little mark on the back edge of the door, but no heavy chips out of that at all. Lovely and straight as we come down onto that massive rear quarter. Down the lower half, sill body kit wise fits nice and tight. As we come round that rear arch there, lovely and straight around the rear arch, the front section, no rust coming through on the paint side of things there. As you work your way further back, you will see a bleb on the back of the right hand side rear arch. Again, it hasn't broken through the paint. Up onto the top of the filler cap on the rear quarter, right hand side, no heavy scratching at all around the fuel filler cap, lovely and straight as we come back down onto that rear light with no cracks or moisture in there, nice and fresh. A little bit of moisture in the corner in all fairness, but no cracks, nice and clear as well. That right hand side bumper corner is scuff free. As we come and work our way across the back end there, no scuffs or scrapes onto the left hand side. Your lower diffuser's all nice and tidy with the 4 AMG exhaust tips there, because it is the AMG this one. Up the back bumper, no heavy scratching. Around the badge is nice and tidy. Around the bottom of the boot lid, all good. High level brake lights nice and clear as well. Onto the boot lid itself, no heavy scratching. There's a few little marks in the paint, some heavier little scratches there just on the right hand side, but no deep scratches across the rest of the boot lid there. Some very light surface scratches where it's been washed over the years. Like I say, a few heavier ones just on the right hand side there. As we come round onto the rear left hand side corner and bumper corner, lovely and straight around the arch there. No corrosion coming through on the paint side of things that I can see. Nice and tidy down the rear quarter on the left hand side. A few little bits just starting there on the left hand side by the roof pillar. I'll quickly jump up on the roof. No corrosion at the back, a little bit starting at the front there on the left hand side. Again, lovely wheel there, unmarked, I think all the way around. No curb marks on those. Across the front lower section of the door there, nice and tidy across the lower half of the door. No complaints, lovely and straight up that left hand side there. No problems around the handle. Across the door top, nice and straight once again. No cracks in the wing mirror cap anywhere, and lovely and tidy onto the front wing. And around that front wheel arch again, no corrosion whatsoever. Lovely and straight down that whole left hand side. Onto the interior now. I think it's mushroom or grey leather. Door card itself, lovely and tidy. No delamination to the wood. All the switches and nice and bright as well. No heavy marking around the grab handle. A little bit of wear to the armrest, which is to be expected. Nice black mat protecting that lovely grey carpet set underneath. Pull seats, electric seats, heated seats. I think it's even got cooling seats as well. As we come round onto the driver's seat, we'll have a good look at that. A little bit of wear to the bolster, but no rips or tears at all there. No problems with that. Really nice and tidy in there. Like I say, heating and cooling seats, push button start, keyless entry. Dashboard's lovely and straight. I've got no complaints across the dashboard. Steering wheel showing minimal wear really to the steering wheel. Down the centre console, no delamination to the wood there. All lovely and straight with no heavy cracking at all. Headlining's lovely, clean and tidy. No damp patches around the sunroof. I'm going to fold the seat forward there. It electrically moves all the way forward to let you in as well. Lovely and tidy in the rear there. And again, even the lid on your cubby box here, no cracks in that at all. It's got electric rear windows as well, obviously. It is a top spec car, this one. And again, going back as it should, into the boot, which is electric. Little bit of a hand there, and away it goes into the boot. Boot carpet itself, lovely, clean and tidy. It's only electric on the way up, not on the way back down. Is it electric on the way back down? I'm lying as well. Into the boot carpet, nice and tidy. A few little stains in the corner there. Full toolkit, which is nice to see. Your spare wheels there, and the jack, all the bits are in there as well. Oh, it is electric back down, look at that. On an 03 plate car. Door card on the left hand side, again, no complaints at all. That clearly been looked after, this one. No delamination to the wood anywhere. Heated, and we've got a little pulse button there on this one. Up the bolster itself, no rips or tears. Lovely, clean and tidy across the rest of that seat there and across the dashboard. Seat folds forward, it electrically moves forward as well for you. Left hand side rear seat, no complaints once again on that left hand side rear. Put the seat back and the seat goes back to its original position. Into the engine bay now. I say it's the 5.5 litre supercharged AMG V8. Lovely and tidy in there. I'm going to get Toby to fire it into life there. Firing straight into life and no hesitation. Did you use the keyless entry there, Toby? Or did you put the key in? That's all right. It works off the keyless entry as well. If Toby jumps in, we're going to show you the suspension going up and down as well. I'll show you that ABC going up and down. On the dashboard, if you press the button, I'll just show them where it is. Press it twice, Tubbs. Yes, that one there. Press it twice so 2 red lights come on. Have you pressed it so those both red lights come on? No. Oh, there. Yeah, yes, and again, press it again, please. There you go. Show them how that works. You can see it going up and down. And one more time, please, for the camera. Up and down as it should. It's also got the sport button there. Really nice and quick. And there you have it. The 2003 on an 03 Mercedes CL55 Kompressor. Like I say, ABC suspension seems to be working perfectly there. It's got the keyless entry. It's got the push button start and stop as well.